Hi guys, it's Aiseh, and today I'm just going to be doing an interview. Just give you a quick update on my life. So currently I am studying at Middle Georgia State University. I'm studying um, business management. Well, currently I'm taking business administration, but once I get accepted into the program, my major is going to be business management. I am 24 years old and I'm from Georgia, and I also have a degree in business management. So I have an associate's degree and I plan on getting my bachelor's real soon. What are your plans after you graduate? I plan to work as a CPA. How old is your brother? My brother, he's 23. He's actually just a year younger than me. Yes, I said 1 year. The sibling rivalry is real, even in adulthood. Biggest troubles you faced recurring? One of the recurring troubles I faced, probably um, the financial struggles, because saving money is hard because I love to eat food. So that's what we do. We go out, we eat, we do that. But we can't, we need to stop because it's too expensive and it's a waste of money. But you do deserve to have a little fun. I mean, so what's your other struggles? My other struggles have probably just been my personal challenges of anxiety. It does tend to wake me up at night and just stresses me out, but I'm trying to work on it so I can live a happier, healthier life and actually get something accomplished. What's one piece of advice you would have to young people going through a lot of changes? The best piece of advice I would have to the young people going through changes is to keep the faith and stay strong. Don't let any negativity sway you or affect you negatively. Keep going through thick and thin, because there's going to be things that aren't fair to you that you can't control, and we should not feel sorrowful or grieve about that. What advice do you have for people going through financial troubles? It doesn't last forever, and one day it'll get better and you'll look back and be proud that you didn't quit. So keep going. Sorrow and sadness. Financial troubles are a source of sorrow and sadness, and these bring people much grief and sorrow. So it's essential that you don't allow the negativity to affect you or get you down, like I said previously, because if you do, that just kind of serves as counterproductive and you won't get anything accomplished. What is your biggest challenge you faced in college? My biggest challenge I faced in college is probably just math, because it's such a hard subject and it's so hard to learn. If with math, it's a hit or miss. If you don't get it, then you just don't get it until you keep trying until you get it. So that's your hit. What's one thing that you probably wish you could fix? Just go back and do a lot of things differently. And I would definitely say to my old self, don't let people get to you. If they don't include you or invite you or accept you, then you don't have to go where you're not included. Don't ever, ever change who you are if it's something good, just to fit other people's molds of who you should be. And don't let peer pressure affect you. What's the most important thing in your life right now? Keeping faith and trying to stay positive and gain a sense of stability. Those are my two main goals. If I can do that and be happy and fulfilling, then I'll have accomplished at least half of my major tasks that I was assigned. What is one thing that you would probably do all the time? One thing that I constantly enjoy doing is watching my favorite TV shows in my free time, or talking to my friends and just trying to keep a social life. What is the single most favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do, like I said, is just watching movies and reading books. Also, my favorite movie styles would probably be like maybe either thriller or adventure, action, maybe even live action movies, I guess you could say, kind of like that. Oh yeah, and I love regular TV shows like teen sitcoms or just regular sitcoms, but it can't be too silly because I like it to be a little more serious. What's one thing that you would probably never see yourself doing? I never see myself working in a field that is just not quite right for me. My dream job is to be an activity therapist, but due to COVID, I had to change career plans. So that was a bit of a buzzkill. But life happens, things change, and we move on, and life goes on. What is another piece of advice you would have to any young person? To any 18-year-old, because you're literally just starting out, listen to somebody older, take their advice, work hard, follow directions, and don't put yourself in a financial debt. If you can avoid that, that will make at least half of the burdens in your life less of a challenge. Because for people who are already economically disadvantaged, they don't have that upper hand. So they're going to have to work twice as hard just to make that. What is one thing that you would definitely recommend to anyone? Be okay with being by yourself. You don't have to have a friendship or relationship to feel happy or complete. Don't base your happiness or even emptiness on that or the lack thereof. Because if you do, you will not live a fulfilling life. I'm sorry. If you could have one wish, what would it be? To just be genuinely happy like I once was. Like, seriously, if I could have that, I would feel complete. What is an advice on mannerisms? An important piece of advice on mannerisms that I have is that you are respectful towards others and don't bring up inappropriate topics just to make it awkward or uncomfortable for them. That's not right, and that's just being disrespectful. What is one thing you're very grateful for? My faith and my willingness to stay motivated and determined, and my motivation on never giving up, because regardless of what I'm going through, I can't let that deter me. What is some makeup advice you have? I'm not really a fan of makeup. I don't wear it, but I would say make sure you feel comfortable in your own skin and don't try to hide your flaws because of fear of insecurity issues or low self-esteem, because that's not healthy. And a healthy mindset means you are comfortable in your own skin and that you don't have to hide your natural features to feel better about yourself. Hang in there, young folks. We got this. And it does get better. It gets a little harder before it gets easier, but it won't last forever. So keep your head held high and keep the faith. Thanks for watching.